breadbasket of Liberia.
Yes, indeed. The president's vision or mission is the arrest. And in the arrest, agriculture comes first. And I know, you know, and I know that Lofa County have been the breadbasket, and you can still have that, especially where the road connectivity is going to be improved. We can assure you that when the road takes over, when the road is improved, we're going to tell you that there are more agricultural material or food stuff going to be coming to this country. Coming to this county, and our agriculture system will improve definitely because the president has an expertise in it. And I know he has a lot of connectivities when it comes to getting international support. And so going on the agriculture committee is also good. And I would say I must commend the speaker, even though it's not my area, but I feel that he feel that because I'm from Lofa County and arrest is one of our agenda that we should be dealing with. Every one of us, besides you being an agriculture person, you being an educated person, we all know that in Liberia, food is sustained by growing from our villages.
So you said you hope to be appointed on the committee of health because that's where your background is. So in case you are now appointed on the committee of health or member, how do you intend working using your oversight responsibility to improve our health sector of Liberia? Because that has been one of the challenges Liberians have faced in and across of our country. So how do you intend using your oversight responsibility as a lawmaker to improve our health sector?
So besides going on the committee, I've been doing lots when it comes to Liberia health system. I have worked immensely to make sure that I bring health relief to people in this country. So going on the committee will just be an added advantage. So if I don't go to that committee, doesn't mean I will not work because I still have my private clinic, I still have my private institution that I work, and then the committee be working. I can also have time to visit them to give my own input. So it doesn't really deter me on that.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. My name is Prince Miawe, and I report for Talk TV Media Network.
Yeah,
It's a pleasure to meet you again, Honorable Mayor.
thank you.
Today, I've been monitoring all of the activities in section today with you. Going back to what my comrade said when it comes to the issue of drugs, one of your colleagues today raised in session out of it,
Yeah.
she called for proposed of a committee to uh, establish the issue of drugs. So, what is your stance on that particular issues? And secondly, the issue of lawmaker coming to the House of Parliament, sometimes they coerce by people to get one or two. What difference will you bring to the House of Parliament with that bill?
When you say coming to parliament to be coerced, what do you mean?
I mean, what people coming to them bringing a personal problems, they have to solve all of the personal problems. I mean, with that being added to you, to all of them, so what difference will you
Well,
bring?
there are two things you are saying here. We represent the people, so the people should have access to us. They should also ask when there's a need. We don't have any problem with that because that's why they put you there so that you can represent them. The issue of drugs, I told you that have been declared as a public enemy. So if our colleagues brought her on, I think she's just trying to make it to be an emergency that we need not to delay on it. We need to make sure that we fast track it so that this can be passed because there are a lot of the boys that are in the community that are within the street passing around. How do we have access to getting them on? We got to go through law. You can't just go and grab somebody and say because you're taking this. So I think she was just bringing it also that we can buttress the government effort of what the president has said.
Okay, so this is the last question.
Lastly, from my end, Honorable Chiewolo, sorry. You being from Lofa County, and in previous time, all of the lawmakers from Lofa County, they met with the president-elect, now president of Liberia, Ambassador Joseph Nyeman Boakai, to reconcile the people of Lofa County in order to build Lofa County. So, as a clergyman and a representative of Lofa County, how do you intend working with your fellow colleagues of Lofa County who are non-lawmakers in order to force the county interest ahead?
So we are blessed to have produced the president, right? And so we go by setting an example.
Okay.
So the caucus of Lofa County have met several times that we're going to work with our president. That's why we come from different political background. We're going to make sure we give full protections because at least this time around, Lofa County produced. So meeting the president last time was an opportunity to do. I was not in that meeting, but I think they are going to congratulate him. They are going to tell him that we are willing to work with you. That's why we came from different political background to be here. But in short, Lofa County come first,
Okay.
and Lofa County come last.
Lofa County come first and Lofa County comes last. This is the last batch of question and then we call you a day. So you are one of those from Lofa County, specifically District Number 5, because we try to follow the electoral process that brought you at the Capitol building. You are overwhelmingly voted upon by the youthful population of Lofa District Number 5. It seems to be like you have a kind of good working relationship with the youth. And on yesterday, the president also mentioned about his intention in building youthful capacity when he talked about improving what we call information communication technology. Like over 10,000 Liberian youth are to be future in terms of capacity building. With this, I mean, you've been imparting youth through seminar programs, carrying a lot of infrastructure for young people, making sure that you spark what we call human resource capacity building for young people. And you have a president who is from Lofa, you from Lofa, have similar vision. I mean, cooperation in the spirit of coordination. Your office, your honorable office, how do you intend to improve further in terms of what you have started when it comes to youth development building?
So you see, over the past years, we have tried to build our own capacities just depending on ourselves. And so if we invest into the young people, you can rest assured that the president is of age now, in his 70s. The vice president should be in his 40 or 50. Like what myself, there's a need that will transcend to empowering our young people. So when the president said that, for me, I think it's a plus for the young people to take seize of this and to lead the push. Because you will only be advantageous to enjoy what the president have said if you are qualified for it, if you are willing to accept it. And that's why this vocational institution here I talk about, we all going to work around it. I have few in my era, and we're going to make sure that the LTR, the ZRTTR, these institutions come back to full light so that our children can be able to go to school. So I think it's a plus for you young guys to take seize of everything that the president has said.
Okay, so let's get the party comment as we call your day on this all important exclusive interview.
So let me again say thanks to all of you, statement that have come to do this interview, and I want to assure you that this government, under the leadership of Ambassador Joseph Pokai, going to give what the people expected from us. We can assure you that we are around the president to make sure that the people work is done, not ourselves. So when you come to the House and you come to Parliament, and sometimes you feel that we are not very active, like you said, but we are active. We are watching what is going on. The horse is not a noisy horse, and people feel that the best way you can be notified is to move around and to get customers. No, that is a horse of wisdom. That is an area people go and share idea. It's not a place of disturbance. So let me tell you, the media practitioner, to not give favor to people who will just be trying to run around the terminal there to make sure that they are causing noise and you feel that they are doing good. I think we go there for session. We go there to bring a thing that will benefit the Liberian people and not ourselves. I want to say thank you ever so much. You are most welcome to this office at any time.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so that was the voice of Augustine B. Chiewolo, representative District Number 5, Lofa County. So I want to say thanks.